Hey, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's RFG. I'm back at it today, and I'm here to go over a very special topic, a very important topic. We thought that this whole Cern talk, this talk about Cern, a lot of people were under the impression that this was so-called pseudoscience, even though there is no such thing as the idea of pseudoscience, because anything the human mind can conceive is a possibility. All right, that is a fact. All right, now when we look at the fact that Cern was announced or advertised in the mainstream about 5 years ago, all right, that was done for a reason. All right. And then you had all, the people with their platforms trying to wake people up, explaining what Cern was really doing, using their particle colliders to open up interdimensional gateways, to open up electromagnetic vortexes. All right. Basically trying to create artificial black holes, to pull the low vibratory frequencies from different realms, all right, and have those low vibratory frequencies take over the humans and use the humans as empty fucking vessels, all right. It's called Cern. And guess what? I did a video back in 2016, and I said, if you're eating right, if you're living right, you're putting the right things in your body, you're surrounding yourself with the right energy and the right people, and you stayed conducting yourself in a high vibratory manner, and you stayed with a positive mindset. I said that Cern should be none of your concern. As long as you knew you were doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying, and you had good intentions in your heart, Cern should not be your concern. All right. But, what did most people across the world decide to do? 2015, 2016, a giant demonic portals, giant demonic portals were open on multiple continents, because Cern they want you to think Cern is in just one location. No, it's not. It's on all fucking 7 continents. Okay. And it got opened, right? And these demons have taken control of many vessels on this earth, all right? So, people decided to eat their meat and their dairy, consume their dairy. They chose to consume their Monsanto products. They chose to smoke cigarettes. They chose to use and abuse artificial drugs. They chose to drink their alcohol, which is Al Ghul. It's the spirits, all right? The fucking jinns. And then they chose to listen to their low vibratory, low frequency mumble rap and trap rap, all right? And most men chose to indulge in excessive ejaculation. And all of these things listed, all right, completely dim your light. Completely dim and put out your light. All right? When you put dead flesh and mucus into your body, when you put dead flesh and excess mucus into your body, all right, when indulging in these activities right here, eating processed artificial foods, all right, smoking the cigarettes, taking the artificial drugs, consuming the alcohol, listening to the low frequency, low vibratory music, all right, indulging in excessive ejaculation, what you have done is you have completely and utterly destroyed and dimmed the light of your aura field. And we all know, when we see pictures and videos of the insects that fly towards the light bulb, we all see the insects fly towards the light bulb, but what happens when the insect hits the light bulb? It gets burned, and it says, "Oh shit!" and it flies, and it has to fly away and fly in a different fucking direction. See what I'm saying? Because that insect can't take that goddamn heat, can't take the fucking frequency. It bounces off. See what I'm saying? So if you was eating right, if you was living right, if you was doing the right thing, you know, conveying yourself and basically living your life in a more lighthearted fashion, you wouldn't have a goddamn thing to worry about. You wouldn't have to worry about Cern. Because, like I said, the fucking demons and the demonic frequency can't go past your aura unless your aura is weakened. And your aura can only be weakened if you put, artificial substances in your body, or you put dead substances in your body to dim your fucking light. All right? So that is what the fuck has happened. And if you think this is fake, if you think this is pseudo, came out with a movie called Invasion of the Body Snatchers in the 70s. And they came out with another one, I think, before that in the fucking 50s. And they came out, 50s, 70s, and this one in the 90s. All right? It's right here. It's a quick video on Cern and what it's really doing. But the interesting thing is, the guy who created this video, the guy who's narrating this video, he's an agent. He's definitely an agent because he's trying to act like this is all one big joke. You see what I'm saying? He's trying to act like this is all one big joke. Like, he's basically trying to make fun of the people who are awakened. You see what I'm saying? By talking in a humorous manner, like this information is bullshit. But no. Everything stated in here is 100% factual.
Cern, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, is again in the media spotlight with another incident that may further tarnish the prestigious organization's image. Since the case of the disappearance of a physicist sucked into a mini black hole created by the Large Particle Accelerator, CERN's engineers have been working tirelessly to recreate the conditions of the experiment in an attempt to bring back the unfortunate scientist unwillingly projected into hyperspace. But have the researchers really weighed up all the risks involved in their dangerous experiments? In the unsuccessful attempts, did they really understand that they were playing the sorcerer's apprentice in unwisely venturing into the unknown realms of cosmological physics? Whatever the case, CERN's tunnel has since then become the scene of terrifying events worthy of any of the best science fiction horror films. Hundreds of giant parasitic insects, akin to those of the spider family, have invaded the research center's corridors as a result of the further mini black holes created by the Large Hadron Collider, LHC. As the outcome of these cosmological quirks, these awful creatures have a terrifying span of several meters and do not hesitate to attack staff in order to satisfy their ravenous appetite for human flesh. For the time being, the colony remains confined in CERN's tunnel, but in view of the increase in the number of spiders that appear each time the particle accelerator is run, how long will the tunnel's gates leading to the outside be able to withstand the onslaught of these horrible bugs? This invasion regretfully confirms the wild rumors that have been going around on the internet about the creation of synthetic black holes capable of projecting our planet into parallel universes with the intention of opening up the gates of hell. Faced with this situation, which may very well become uncontrollable, NATO armed forces are considering the use of nuclear weapons to seal off the passage to the beyond, accidentally opened up by the risky experiments of CERN scientists. The irony of the story is that who would have imagined that a nuclear research center would one day itself be nuked by a nuclear warhead? CERN's physicists remain skeptical in the face of this extreme solution and suggest initially trying to use insecticide sprays rather than nuclear bombs to overcome these nasty alien insects.
So right there, he just basically showed you that the idea of Cern was so these insects, these parasitic insects, could use those portals to project low vibratory frequencies onto the auras of humans, and these frequencies would attach themselves to the human aura, and the demonic frequency, the low vibratory frequency, would actually become and merge into the human's aura. All right, and this can only happen if your aura light is dim. And what makes your aura light dim? What makes your prana, your chi, and your life force? What makes that dim? Partaking in this right here: consumption of excessive meat, dairy, artificial Monsanto's foods, smoking, cigarettes, artificial drugs, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? The so-called bullshit gangster lifestyle, mumble rap, trap rap, and excessive ejaculation. All right, all of that, destroys the fucking aura. And we can laugh at this and call this pseudo all you want, you know what I'm saying? But the fact still remains that the porn industry is not as big as it is for no fucking reason, folks. They want that porn industry, well known all over the world for a reason. All right, they know the power of the prana. They know the power of the chi. They know the power of the orgone energy. All right, and when you lose all of that energy, all of that life force, this light becomes dim. When that light becomes dim, guess what? You're now gonna be fucking vulnerable to be food for the goddamn demons that came through those Cern portals. All right, they had plenty of movies that depicted what the fuck I just said. And Invasion of the Body Snatchers is the best depiction of what the fuck is going on right now. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is why, you know what I'm saying? You may know a person for about 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, they just get up and change and turn into a whole completely different fucking person. And I know good and well that most of the people listening to this can agree to what I'm saying. There are people that we have befriended, that we have known anywhere from 2 years to all of our lives, and all of a sudden in the last 5 years they just decided to just change, to just be completely antisocial, or the opposite, a succubus. It's either they're completely antisocial to where they're borderline paranoid, schizophrenic, psychopathic, or they completely drain your fucking energy, and they're a fucking energy vampire. You see what I'm saying? Completely switched up, complete switcheroo. I know, everybody listening knows, they know at least one person who, they've known for anywhere from 2 years, 5 years, 9 years, 10 years, and all of a sudden in the last 5 years, that person just decided to just go fucking AWOL and go fucking ape shit. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You know what happened to them? You know what happened to them? Their light got dim because they indulged in this activity right here. Their light got really, really fucking dim. See what I'm saying? This got dim, and they ended up getting taken over by a demonic entity. So what I'm here to tell you is, there's, most of the people listening, you actually know somebody who is not that person. I'm going to repeat that. You actually know somebody who is not even that fucking person anymore. Their soul is completely calcified, and that vessel has been taken over by a totally different fucking entity. All right? And if you want to think this is some hocus pocus bullshit, I got some more evidence for you. This right here is the Morgellons disease. I want to say anywhere from 50 to 60% of the human population. Anywhere from 50 to 60% of the human population is infected with Morgellons. Morgellons comes from the goddamn chemtrails that are being sprayed over the skies. All right? And if you have too many toxins in your body, if you have too many heavy metals in your body, those fucking Morgellons are going to be magnetized to the goddamn metals in your fucking body. All right? And this is how you test out if you have Morgellons or not. You have to take a swig, take a mouthful of wine or grape juice. You gargle it in your mouth about 1 to 2 minutes. You spit it out on a glass white plate. And then you drop some droplets of alcohol. All right? I think, yes, some peroxide alcohol. And if you see these little blob-like structures that are clumping up together and that are moving around, all right, and like worms clumping together and then moving around, that means you have Morgellons.
This time. And so this is what we did before. This is what this is. This is the wine spit test, where you rinse your mouth out and then you take grape juice and you hold it in your mouth and you spit it out into a petri dish. Well, what we did is we used the zeolite, the zeoforce. This stuff says it cages this stuff, this stuff that's in the...
Okay, so wait, I think that's something that might be beneficial. Yeah, this stuff right here, I guess this is a detox for your Morgellons. See? We got a solution here. I'm going to give you another solution after this, but this right here is something that you everybody listening should invest in, ASAP. ASAP.
Stuff that's in these chemtrails, it's in our bodies. Okay, so then now Chris is just going to pour in a little bit of that little tiny bit of the 91% alcohol. Watch, the stuff is alive. Watch what happens. Pour some in, just a little. Watch. Look.
She poured some alcohol in the grape juice.
Look what it does.
Now you can film it up close.
Yeah.
That's totally freaking...
Is that freaking freaky? This
now
is
tell
in
me,
every single one of us. This
now Morgellons is artificial intelligence. I'm going to repeat that. Morgellons is artificial intelligence. Morgellons is artificially intelligent worms. Artificially intelligent worms that send electrical signals to your brain. When the Morgellons get in your body, they magnetize to the metals in your body, and they send electrical signals throughout your bloodstream that goes straight to your brain. The fucking Morgellons in your body, they're sending electrical signals to your brain, which means that the Cern machines are working with HARP, and HARP, they are working with NASA, and they have satellites that are projecting electrical currents in the atmosphere. And these fucking Morgellons are picking up on those electrical currents, and they're sending those currents directly to your fucking brain. All right? So this is one way you can be taken over. Your vessel can be taken over artificially. This is how your vessel is taken over artificially. See what I'm saying? You see? You see? And the best way to detox these things out of your body is go fully complete alkaline. 100% complete alkaline fruits, vegetation, and grains. 100%. All right. And this right here, let's see if.
This is what this is. This is the wine. Spit your mouth out. You hold it into a petri dish. As we use the zeolite, the zeoform.
Okay, yeah, you guys gotta invest in that right there. All right. Also look into Dr. Sebi, what he prescribed and what he suggested for a colon cleanse. All right, colon cleanse. Also, the chemtrails have put aluminum. The chemtrails have put aluminum in our blood, in our body. We now have microscopic aluminum. We have aluminum in our bodies, all right, and other heavy metals, which is attracting the Morgellons. So we got to get the fucking aluminum out of the body, all right? So what we do is we purchase Eternal water, this Eternal brand water, and we mix it with liquid silica. We mix the Eternal water with liquid silica. All right? The silica is going to magnetize the microscopic aluminum in your blood. All right? The silica you drink is going to magnetize the microscopic aluminum. All right? And if you make this a daily routine, you're going to be able to piss the aluminum right out. You're going to be able to piss the aluminum right out. All right? All right? We are going up, humanity is going up against the forces of Set, the forces of Hathor, the forces of Sobek, the forces of Khepri. All right? Plain and simple. Okay, the god Set and the god Ammon as well. They are responsive. They are working with the Nordics and the Greys. All right, Hathor right here is also working with the Nordics and the Greys. And of course, the god Sobek is right. It represents the draconian reptilian humanoids. And Khepri rules the insectoids. All right. So everybody thinking that shit is pseudo, the greatest alchemists, the greatest architects, the greatest astronomers, the greatest astrologers on the planet's existence did not create these depictions of these gods for no fucking reason. All right? They drew and they carved what they saw and what they communicated with. And these particular gods that I listed, all right, they're in control of our fucking government. All governments on the earth have sold humanity out for artificial technology. All governments on the earth have sold humanity out for artificial technology. All right? Right here. And they are investing in the art of destroying the human soul, destroying the human potential to become a god. Okay? We're supposed to rise out of animal state, past human state, into God state. And this is what these bastards are trying to stop. And these right here, these little sprites, these are real spirits. These are real demonic spirits that are being pulled out of interdimensional gateways through the Cern portal. All right, this right here is an artist depiction. This is a fake artist depiction, but these, what you're going to see on the left, is 100% real photographic evidence. All right, and this is a light spectrum that is not visible to the human eye. This is a light spectrum that is not visible to the human eye. And here you can clearly see the goddamn sprite demons, the fucking jellyfish demons. It's funny, they also made a UFO. They make jellyfish UFOs based off of these particular demons right here. All right? Very interesting. This was also shown in the movie War of the Worlds. Go watch the movie War of the Worlds that came out in 2005 with Tom Cruise. All right? You had the fucking insectoid extraterrestrials in the crafts that looked like jellyfish, and they were harnessing the blood of the goddamn humans, just like the fucking Morgellons. It's damn near the same thing. You know what I'm saying? The Morgellons is controlling your brain signals. The Morgellons is controlling the electric signals going to your brain. So a lot of people are thinking thoughts right now that aren't even their fucking thoughts. Now tell me that shit ain't deep. Tell me that shit ain't deep. You know what I'm saying? Just go check out these sprites. These sprite jellyfish. These sprites being photographed in the sky and videotaped. All right? This is a real phenomena. And if you want more in-depth, in detail information on the sprites and how they're taking over the human souls, you can check out Brett Carr's new channel. It's called Akara. All right? Because this right here is how people are being possessed spiritually. You see? This is how the people with damaged and destroyed auras, they're being taken over by the spiritual sprites, by these spiritual sprites in the metaphysical realm. You see, they're being taken over spiritually by these sprites, and they're being taken over artificially by the goddamn Morgellons. You see what I'm saying? The fucking Morgellons. See, so basically, if you want more information on the sprites, you can go check out Brett Carr's new channel. It's called Akara right here. All right, go subscribe, go check it out. Very, very important information. Very, very profound information that I feel is extremely, extremely important. Right? So with all that being said, that's all I had to say on this topic. Be very fucking careful who you call your friend. Be very fucking careful who you call your family, because these days, you just don't fucking know who is who and who's possessed by a goddamn demon, who's possessed by fucking artificial Morgellons. You know what I'm saying? And who's normal, you know? So with all that being said, that's all I had to say. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. If you'd like to see me decode specific movies, TV shows, cartoons, or video games, you can subscribe to the Patreon account. The link is in the description. All right? So that's all I had to say on this topic. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Peace and love. I'm out.